What's good, YouTube? And welcome to the house. Konami has decided they're gonna make Neos great again, and by again I mean for the first time ever here in Yu-Gi-Oh! The actual card game. So, let's go ahead and just jump into this one. We've got 5 total new cards, one being Neos Fusion, the first one that I've actually read. I haven't read the rest. I just know this is insane enough for me to make a whole video saying they're gonna be pretty darn good. It's a normal spell card. Effect 1. Special summon from the extra deck one fusion monster that lists exactly 2 fusion materials, including Elemental Hero Neos, by sending its fusion materials from your hand, deck, or field to the graveyard, ignoring its summoning conditions. Also, you cannot special summon for the rest of the turn. So for the trade-off of not special summoning period for the rest of the turn, so you could play maybe stun-like monsters along with these. I'm not really sure where you would go with that. Always summoning Aqua Dolphin seems nice, doesn't it? But you're able to go for an exactly 2 fusion material summon here. That does limit off the list. You can't summon that good old Storm Neos or a brand new big boy, but it is really awesome. And I think one of the new fusions will fit this, if I'm not mistaken. Number 2, if a monster you control that lists Elemental Hero Neos as a fusion material would be destroyed by battle or card effect, or returned to the extra deck by its own effect, you can banish this card from the graveyard instead. So not only does it offer protection against your opponent's cards, but from its own effect of returning it to the extra deck one time. That is not bad at all. You get multi-use out of your fusion, or the ability to protect and continue to go in. And unlike Shadow Fusion, it doesn't really rely on your opponent's cards at all, but more so yours. I really like this card. I think this is a pretty fair restriction on it. Let's see what else they have to offer. I have not read next here. Ooh, next. Normal trap card. You can only activate 1 card with this card's name per turn. If you control no cards, you can activate this card from your hand, so it can just start off your turn. All right. Special summon as many Neospatian monsters and Elemental Hero Neos with different names from your hand or graveyard in defense position, but their effects are negated. Also, while any of them are face up on the field, you cannot special summon from the extra deck except for fusion monsters. So make sure you use them all for fusion before you get to continue. That's an interesting kind of restriction that's actually given to these. Not bad. Negating the effects, I don't know that this is the best. A graveyard seems like it's later in the duel, but I do get that the Neos fusion shuffles away. I don't think you want to leave yourself unprotected, though. You're not going to, like, just play Wabaku and Threatening Roar for this card, at least not in the meta game, right? So, definitely a bigger fan of this fusion card here, but at least this does resource, the graveyard as well as not just the hand. But I'm not feeling the trap as much, even with its ability to just, ooh, I'm gonna pop out. Well, going for the hand doesn't save you those resources. Elemental Hero Brave Neos, attack 2500, defense 2000. It takes Elemental Hero Neos plus any 1 level 4 or lower effect monster. So yeah, this one works with the new fusion. You could also maybe think about using it with Shadows or something. That's interesting. You could send like Squamata, send Beast after Squaw. Not bad. Alright, you can't special summon after, so you can't Falco or anything. That's just off the top of my head. Let me know what you would be sending with this effect. Must be fusion summoned. Gains 100 attack for each Neospatian and hero monster in your graveyard, period. Alright. When this card destroys a monster by battle, you can add 1 spell/trap card that specifically lists the card name Elemental Hero Neos from your deck to your hand. Alright. So we got a search effect, a big boy effect, not the most broken. Oh, let's look at our new big one. Elemental Hero Cosmo Neos, a level 11 Light Warrior Fusion Effect Monster, 3500/3000. It takes Elemental Hero Neos plus 3 Neospatian monsters with different attributes. Wow. Must first be special summoned by shuffling the above cards you control into the deck. You do not use polymerization. If this card is special summoned from the extra deck, you can activate this effect. Your opponent cannot activate effects on the field for the rest of this turn. Your opponent cannot activate cards or effects in response to this effect's activation. Wow, shut your opponent off just completely. Once per turn during the end phase, shuffle this card into the deck, and if you do, destroy all cards your opponent controls. So they can't respond They would have to have some kind of continuous protection that is going to survive this card by battle. Not bad, but still a pretty hard bargain slash summon overall. Especially if it does leave. It doesn't get summoned by our new fusion card, unfortunately. Oof. Big oof. Oh, and finally, another piece of support that did drop yesterday. We've got Neospace Connector, an attack 800, defense 1800, level 4 light warrior effect monster. You can only use each of this card's effects once per turn. I've seen jokes about this getting abused by Isolde. I haven't really read this yet. I've been waiting. So, when this card is normal summoned, you can special summon one Neospatian monster or one elemental hero Neos from your hand or deck in defense position. Ooh, no effect negation there yet. I can see Aqua Dolphin. You contribute this card, then target a Neospatian monster or elemental hero Neos in your graveyard, special summon that target in defense position. So if you've already been fusing, you can fuse again. Yeah, that is a pretty good tutor. It does have to be normal summoned. Yes, we don't have Goblin anymore, but you could be running Brilliant Fusion packages. Wow. So this card, being a warrior, is going to tutor out another Neospatian. You go Aqua Dolphin, hit a card out of their hand, go into Isolde. Okay. And it doesn't like add, so you can't get Drolled. You can only pretty much get Ash Blossomed. This card is really good. It was not overhyped. Yesterday, people were freaking out. I was like, I'm not going to read it yet. I think there's more from Savage Strike. Sure enough, before I even leave for my honeymoon, we've got quite the lineup. I'm a big fan of the spell. I think the big boy fusion's pretty good, but you're going to have to get there with like Miracle Contact or something. I like where this is headed, but how many more cards are they going to get when this is 5 already? So, thanks for watching today's video. I do have a pretty big announcement. I got married this last weekend. For those of you who don't know, I posted a picture from the wedding in the community tab. And I'll be leaving to Disney World tomorrow. So we're not going to have news updates or market watches from me for a week. But I know that some other content creators are going to be uploading that you might want to look forward to on the channel that are going to be taking a look at the market in some of their guest uploads. And other guest uploads are going to have some really awesome discussions. I've got a lot of high profile tubers coming in hot to help me out, and a few of the smaller tubers that you might not have even known existence with some of their best foot forward on content. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how you all react to those videos. I think they're really awesome from what I've seen so far, and hopefully it gives you guys some different perspectives on the market slash on certain decks slash cards, and it's gonna be pretty fun. So I do think every once in a while it's healthy to take a break and kind of do more of this pre-made discussion slash content, as long as you do pick the topics relatively well. And I'm super happy. I think it's one of the biggest changes in my life thus far, to where at first I thought just because I already knew she was the one, you know, it wouldn't change that much, but it definitely is this like closer connected feeling, I want to say, just a little bit. But I'm super happy, guys, and thank you guys for supporting me. I wouldn't be doing the job that I have without you guys. Oh, also charity stream highlights will be going up. We raised over 8,000 for charity before. The whole community came together and did that. Continuing on with the charity stream highlights coming onto the channel, 25% of all that ad revenue will continue to go and support the charity, the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. So do maybe have your ad blocker off while I'm gone just for them, or, you know, if you have YouTube Red, it does help off of watch time directly. So that's premium now, isn't it? So definitely look forward to that. A lot of people have asked me about when that would be dropping, and I want to continue to have those videos give to charity and support charity. So again, thank you guys so much for coming together like that. Also, the channel's really been evolving as of late, and when I come back, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do it beforehand. We'll have tabletop ramping up. My timeline was either right before or hopefully shortly after the honeymoon. We already have the E-Dragon decks made. We have plant format made. We're going to be working on Chaos, Troop Dupe, Goat, getting all that together, hopefully before our first actual one, because the stream is going to be able to pick some of the formats we're actually playing. We're going to do a theme for videos, and then the stream, when we're done with the first one, we'll be able to start helping to pick which format, slash maybe even some cross-format in real-life action with Billy and other duelists. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that one. I know a lot of you guys are. And that'll be when we get back. So the channel's going to be evolving a little. We're going to be going back to tabletop, but past full format, full power formats. We're going to be going with table talk as well, hitting some subjects around the game, and maybe even a little Duel Links hints here and there. Like, what do you think about synchros in Duel Links, Billy? That kind of stuff. So look forward to everything. I think it's a well-needed break. I think every content creator should take a break once in a while. But at the same time, the channel is still going to be bringing you fresh content every single freaking day that I'm gone, hopefully. So, again, I'll check in with the comment section probably late at night when, you know, I'm done hanging out with Emily and we've hit all the parks and she falls asleep. I'll try to stay up a little with you guys and check in on you guys. So, again, thank you so much for supporting me to this point. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed the discussion. And yeah, it's going to be a wild ride when I come back.